Hello everyone, this is Turia from Hidden Truth Tarot, and this is going to be for the sign of Taurus. Taurus, this is your monthly messages from Spirit for December 2019. Please keep in mind, these are channeled messages. This is an intuitive reading. Please stay until the end because with each card that I pull, there is many different messages, okay? So many different situations. Now, I'm using messages from spirits along with messages from your animal spirit guides. Your main spread will be the energy oracle along with the Archangel Gabriel oracle, okay? And I will be clarifying each one of these with the Thelema Tarot. And at the end of your reading, Taurus, I will be pulling a postcard from Spirit for you as well. All right, so let's see what messages Spirit has for Taurus for the month of December 2019. Thank you, Spirit. Find your center. All right, powerful energy right there. Thank you, Spirit. Taurus, December 2019. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, love it. Dog Spirit, be loyal to what you love. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Taurus Spirit, what messages do you have for Taurus, December 2019? What does Taurus need to know? We are ready. The Thinking Woman. Action. And we have Angel of Balance. Beautiful. Okay. All right, Spirit. Taurus. What does Taurus need to know this month? What messages do you have for Taurus? Thank you, Spirit. Oh, we are ready. Motivation. Retreat. Happy news. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Give me just a moment, Taurus. Okay. Definitely getting a sense here, Taurus, for some of you. There's definitely a need to take action in some area of your life. You know, it's going to be where motivation comes in, being re-inspired. Beautiful energies right here. All right, so let's start here. Find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? When was the last time you checked in with yourself, Taurus? Have you been running around helping everybody else and not refilling your cup? I feel like this is definitely a time where it's going to be very important that you ground yourself. Everybody has their own way of doing this. And it's going to be very important to understand that, you know, even though you're a generous spirit, you're a generous person, you know, this is coming through for all of you. You help others. You're a loyal friend. You're dependable. You're always there when somebody needs you. Oftentimes we get so caught up in helping other people, we forget to take care of ourselves. And if you're not taking care of yourself, it can really start to affect your life in a harsh way. So Spirit wants you to take a step back and check in with Taurus. Make sure you're refilling your cup. You're getting the rejuvenation that you need. And what's interesting, you know, you have energies coming up here where, you know, it's time to take action in some area of your life, but I feel that there's some motivation that's lacking, or the inspiration to do so. And I think it's because, you know, you're so busy taking care of other people, you're forgetting about you. Your angels are here for you. Your past loved ones are by your side. You're never alone. They want you to know this. Okay? Somebody out there, you're watching this. You're on your couch. I see you. Your mother wants you to know that they're right there beside you. They have your hand. Oh my goodness. They have their hand on your leg. I'm tearing up. Thank you, Spirit. Give me just a moment, okay? Your mother wants you to know she's with you. She's always been right there with you. This is for somebody, you're going to know who you are. This could have been years ago you lost your mother. It could have been recently. But you feel alone. You feel detached. And I feel like you take up a lot of time helping others, and you're forgetting about how important you are. And your mother wants you to think about that right now. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. All right. Okay, so now we have dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. And you know what's interesting? Taurus, you are a loyal sign as well. And even though this is saying be loyal to what you love, I feel like this is saying be loyal to yourself. Be true and honor your feelings, your emotions, yourself. Okay? Have you been so busy that you've been overlooking things that you really enjoy? Maybe pampering yourself. Maybe it's time for you to take a temporary retreat. Maybe it's time for you to take a break. I'm really getting a sense here for many of you, you know, you've got to be 100% for yourself before you can start being 100% for others. And I know you cannot be, you know, people say, oh, you can't be 100% for anything. But you understand what I'm saying here. Are you doing what makes you happy? Or are you doing what makes other people happy? Is this because you're feeling a void within yourself? I feel like you know what this is. I feel like you know this. It's going to be very important for you to be true to yourself. Be loyal to you. Thank you, Spirit. Love yourself, Taurus. Love yourself. Give me just a moment, you guys. I'm feeling some really major energies right now. Just give me a moment. Another thing I'm getting here. Some of you have an idea. You've had an epiphany, you've had an aha moment. This is a creative vision. This is something maybe you've been wanting to begin or start. You've been procrastinating because you've been running around taking care of everybody else. Because you feel like if you don't do it, then it, you know, nobody else will. It's that kind of energy I'm getting. It's time for you to take time out for yourself, because this creative vision, this idea that you have, it was planted there by Spirit, and it's there for you to act on it. It's there for you to take action on it, and it's something that you're going to love. For some of you, you're thinking about starting Reiki, crystal work. I'm getting a lot of spiritual energy. This could be a new spiritual path, and that requires you to commit to it and take the time out, okay, from everybody else and everything else, and connect with yourself. I feel that what this seed is that's been planted, Spirit is saying, this is something that you need to act on. You need to nurture it, because this is something that's going to bring you true passion. It's going to cause that it's going to cause that fire to be reignited, that passion, that desire. Okay, it's like being re-inspired. You know, everyone's creative vision is different, but you have something to offer, not just to yourself, but this is something you can offer to others as well. And there's a lot of joy and happiness, and it's surrounded by pure love. I'm seeing, you know, I'm seeing light in a circle with your heart. And this is something that is really going to bring you pure joy, enlightenment, as well as others. But you have to commit to it. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Taurus, we have the thinking woman coming up here. And this can be the thinking man as well. This could be an energy that you are embodying, okay? And this could be somebody that you're crossing paths with at this time, okay? The thinking woman. Some of you are going to take action on this creative vision, and you're going to start gaining research, knowledge. Some of you are thinking about going back to school, taking classes. A handful of you are seeking out a mentor. I feel for a lot of you, you are a mentor, whether you realize it or not. You have so much to offer to others, and I feel many of you are already aware of this. You have people, you know, it doesn't matter where you go, people are attracted to you. They come up to you. They seek out your advice. They seek out the knowledge and wisdom that you hold. I feel that that's the reason why some of you are drained, because you offer so much assistance to others. For some of you, this could be a teacher, somebody that is coming along your path. They're destined to be here. This is somebody that you've had a past life soul connection with, okay? And they're meant to be a part of your journey at this time, to help you, help you, I feel like, on your spiritual journey. Some of you are starting an amazing new journey, and it involves your career, but for some of you, you have been in a career, or you've been doing work that is not satisfying, and you're becoming more aware, you're evolving, you're awake, and you understand that you have many spiritual gifts to offer, and you're taking classes, or you're fixing to go back to school, or you're fixing to start something here, and this person is going to help you, okay? They're like a mentor to you, or they're a teacher. This could be somebody that you're partnering with, okay? I'm just getting growth and expansion. I feel like what you have to offer, or to teach others, or what your career has to do with, it's for the betterment of all. It helps people higher. Give me just a moment. It helps people on a higher level of consciousness. Some of you could be procrastinating on starting a YouTube channel that has to do with spirituality. For some of you, this involves animals. You may be wanting to start a rescue. You can do it. But it's time for you to take action. It's time for you to get organized. It's time for you to really prioritize what is going to fulfill you emotionally. Okay? I hope I'm making sense here. All right, Spirit, the thinking woman for Taurus. You are spiritually connected to somebody, and I feel like they're older than you, and they have so much enlightenment to offer. Some of you are embodying this energy. You know, I'm getting the energy you have been working towards something. You've been thinking about something. You've been gaining the knowledge, but it's time to take action. And what's interesting is you have action right here in the next placement. Then you have motivation right here as well. It's time to start it. It's time to stop thinking about it. If you've already been gaining the knowledge on it, I feel like you know more than enough to go ahead and start bringing your idea to fruition, to life here. Thank you, Spirit. All right, we have the thinking woman, the Eight of Cups with the Two of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, it's definitely time for you to change direction. It's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to go after that ninth cup. You know what's in all of these cups. It could have taken you years to collect these cups. It's no longer serving you. It's no longer fulfilling. Spirit planted a seed. There's a, you know, a seed that's been planted in your mind, in your heart. And it's time to act on that, Taurus. It's time to go after something that's going to bring you that dream come true, that wish fulfillment, that emotional satisfaction, okay? It's, you know, definitely time to make the decision here with the Two of Swords. You already know the answer here. You already know what you want to do, but doubt or fear could be holding you back. Maybe putting yourself out there into something new that you've never done before. It's a new experience, could be holding you back. But you've got this. Once you make the decision and you take the blindfold off here, and because you're the only one that's holding yourself back, you're going to be able to, you know, act and start nurturing this seed. And Spirit says this is a seed that has been planted within you, your heart and your mind. You already have all that you need. It's time to start nurturing this. What comes from that is abundance, reward for effort. Okay, this is something that could bring about long-term financial stability and security into your situation as well, Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so we have action. All right. You know, I'm getting the energy of needing to seek balance within yourself. For some of you, this is talking about polarities. Okay? For some of you, this is definitely talking about the seed has been planted. It's time to take action on it. Okay? In some area of your life, this could be the creative vision, this idea that you have that has been planted. It's been spiritually planted. Okay? I feel with this coming up here, as you see these horses, they're taking action, they're running, okay, they're in motion. I feel once you start taking the first step here, things are going to pick up very quickly for you. Doors are going to start opening and opportunities are going to become available. So if you've been sitting there going, okay, I've got this idea, this creative vision, I've been researching, I've been doing the work, I've been going to school, but still don't understand how you are going to make it happen, Spirit is saying you have all the tools. You are the magician. You are the manifester. You are the co-creator of your reality, Taurus. Because the seed's been planted, and if you've been doing the research and you've been learning, or you're going to school, okay, taking classes, that's the first step. I feel like it's time to reach out now. Make yourself be seen. Show the world who you are. Thank you, Spirit. Yes. There it is. I love it. Excuse me, Taurus. Oh my goodness. You know, I feel like this Ten of Wands is that energy of a heavy load, a heavy burden, whatever you've been carrying around. I can tell you, for some of you, this is that doubt and fear you've been carrying around. And once you release it, okay, it's time to release it. There's no going back now. There's only going forward. Once you release this, you have that Ace of Wands energy. That passion is reignited. There's that creative vision coming to life. Okay? And when we have the Knight of Wands here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, taking action, going after your heart's true desire here. Okay? Spirit says you're a master of your reality with the Eight of Pentacles. You have it. Don't doubt yourself. The creative vision that you hold, you're a master at it. So the only thing that's holding you back is you limiting or restricting yourself. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Yes. I'm still on the action. Five of Pentacles. Hardship, lack, okay? A feeling of rejection maybe. Maybe being rejected with this creative vision. Spirit says, take action. Let that lack, that fear, that doubt fall away. Maybe not everybody's going to agree with you. Maybe not everybody is, you know, in alignment with what it is that you're wanting to do. But I'm going to tell you something. This is your unique destiny. You're not here to live somebody else's. And what's interesting here is you have the Seven of Swords here. Okay, coming up with this Five of Pentacles. Spirit says, you have all the tools here. Get organized. Prioritize, do the research, put the time and effort in to growing that seed, nurturing it, and this feeling of fear and doubt and lack will fall away. Okay? You have that Eight of Pentacles. You are a master. It's already set. Okay? It's ready for you to step into it. Thank you, spirits. Thank you, Spirit. All right, we have the Angel of Balance here. Angel of Balance. I feel like your angels are right there with you. You know, if you're feeling out of balance, if you're feeling ungrounded, it's time to call upon your angels. They're waiting. They're waiting on you to communicate with them, to interact with them. They have so much to offer you. So much unconditional love. If any of you have been dealing with that energy of feeling like your heart's broken or there's a hole in your heart, they're there to feel it. They're there to fix it. They're waiting on you, Taurus. Thank you, spirits. You know, I'm getting the energy of the Temperance in my mind's eye, the Temperance card. You know, there's a need of believing in yourself, okay? As well as being patient with yourself. For some of you, there's, you know, some inner work that needs to be done. Okay, that spiritual alchemical process, all right, is what I'm getting. That inner work. Facing the fears, facing the shadow side. To balance your energies. You know, and that takes time. That takes effort. Not everybody wants to go and do the inner work. You know, it's very... it's not easy. And I know you guys know what I'm talking about. It's not. But sometimes when we get... I'm feeling some of you are stuck. You're blocked. You feel like you have no energy. You just feel blah. And there's a need for this inner work here. Because once you start working on you, you start taking care of yourself. You start facing those fears, those doubts. Okay? That's when you become unstuck. That's when you start to have breakthroughs. Okay? But it requires you to make the required adjustments. It requires you to balance. Thank you, Spirit. Angel of balance. Angel of balance. Okay. Justice. Two of Wands. And the Three of Swords. Yes. Justice, the energy of Libra for some of you. Okay? This has to do with releasing old energies. Lady Justice is here. It's time to balance the scales. It's time to wipe the slate clean of any bad karma or energies you felt that have come from your past. It's time for it to be balanced here. You have the clarity you need. You have and it requires you to going within and discovering some inner truths here with this coming up. Okay? Once you do so, you have this Two of Wands energy, and it allows for you to step into your power. This isn't being at a crossroads. This energy right here is you having personal empowerment. You having the clarity, the scales are balanced, knowing that there is no wrong choice, there is no wrong path, there is no wrong door to walk through. This is you knowing that. This is you understanding and knowing it doesn't matter what you decide. You're going to own it. You're going to rock it because you're stepping into that power. But this has to be released, let go of. For some of you, it's regrets, it's disappointments, it was a relationship, it was a dead-end job. Maybe you thought it was the job of your life, but it wasn't. You've got to release this. Face it. That's how you release it. Spirit says you face it. Once you look at it straight on and face it, then you can let it go. And that's where you become more balanced. That's where you become unstuck. That's where blockages lift. You did the best you could with what you had. When you stay in this, you're literally telling yourself, I could have done something different. No, Taurus. Okay? Some things are very hard. We go through them, but there is knowledge and there is something to be learned from it. so we can transmute it into wisdom. I hope I'm making sense here. This is wisdom and knowledge that you hold within you when you transmute this energy. And that you realize that that's something that you have with you for the rest of your life. It's something that you know, that you're aware of. And it keeps maybe past cycles that were negative or bad from repeating. When you choose to stay in this, living in fear and doubt, or thinking that you did something wrong, and you don't face it, you're more likely to repeat it. Okay? Somebody needed to hear that. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. All right, we have motivation. Pray for guidance as to how to increase your enthusiasm for and focus on this project. Your angels are here. They're with you. They want you to communicate what it is that you're wanting to take action on. Once you start going within, communicating your desires, you step into that magician energy, and you start bringing your ideas outward. Okay, and that means taking the seeds that have been planted in your heart and in your mind, you're communicating it. Okay, your communication, what you utter out your mouth, has a vibration. Okay, when you start manifesting and communicating your desires, okay, you're sending that vibration out. All right, your angels can start paving the way behind the scenes for you to bring things into fruition for you, into your reality. This can help inspire and motivate yourself. For some of you, this isn't for everybody, because I feel the majority of you are excellent manifestors. But for those of you that have a hard time with manifesting, fire and a candle, it's setting your intentions. Okay, you take a candle, you cleanse it, and you think about what it is that you're wanting to manifest, what it is that you're wanting to bring into reality. You might put some herbs in there, something that means something to you, okay, that makes you think about what it is that you're wanting to manifest and co-create. And you sit there and you look at the candle and you set your intentions, okay? And you light it. You give it life. You open the door to spirit. You look at it. You imagine it's already done. Imagine the feelings. Imagine how you're going to express when this does happen. You feel it. You live it. Are you going to be so happy you cry, you get up, you want to dance around the room? Then do it. It's done. That's an easy way if you have problems or you feel like you have a hard time manifesting. That's a good way to do it. Excellent way. Thank you, Spirit. Motivation. And I feel like for some of you, if this energy of the Angel of Balance message was for you, where you need to release or let go of something, once you release this and you seek out that balance within yourself, you will be re-inspired. You will have the motivation that you need. Thank you, Spirit. Three of Cups. I love it. The Star and the Six of Pentacles. Three of Cups. You know, maybe you need to get out. Maybe you need to let your hair down. Maybe you need to go out with some friends. Have a good time. Okay? For some of you, You need to stop looking so far ahead of what you want and what's ahead of you, and be in the present and realize how far you've come and how much you've already achieved. That's important. You have the star, the energy of Aquarius coming up here. There's hope. You know, this is kind of like that energy, the hope after the Tower moment. I feel like the Tower moment is here with this angel of balance. You know, doing the inner work, looking at your shadow side and facing your fears, your doubts. And then what happens? You have that breakthrough. Then you have this healing that comes through. And, you know, you're starting to realize that your wish, your dream, your heart's true desire is within reach. If that's not a motivator, I don't know what is, right? And it's going to be very important for you to pay attention to your dreams, signs, symbolism, and synchronicities as well, Taurus. You have so many messages coming in from the spirit world. They want you to know this. Whether it's you walk out your door and there's a feather laying there, you know, there's so many different ways. Look the symbolism up. Look synchronicities up. That's a good motivator as well. Because you are always in communication with the spirit realm. Always. But are you receiving the messages? Okay? The Six of Pentacles. Again, we're having balance coming up here. You know, for some of you, this is talking about a give and take relationship that's out of balance. For some of you, you've really got to get balance here, so your energies are balanced. So you're open to receive healing. You're open to receive the messages that you're seeking, okay? If you have somebody that's bringing your energy down, okay, that's causing you not to be motivated and be feeling stuck, anything toxic, it's time to let it go. It's time to release them. Because you have one heck of a unique destiny here. Spiritual journey here. Thank you, Spirit. Now we have retreat. To block out distractions, spend quiet time alone so that you can focus on your priorities. Everybody has their own ways of taking a step back, pausing, reflecting, retreating, clearing their mind. You know, you always do what works best for you, okay? Again, I'm getting this energy. You've been running around taking care of everybody else and not taking care of Taurus. Spirit's saying it's so important right now, okay? Taurus, it's so important for you to take a step back. Pause and reflect. Refill your cup. Because when you're distracted, you're not thinking about your priorities. You're not thinking about what's for your betterment. You may be thinking about what's for everybody else's betterment or what everybody else wants from you, but it's going to be very important for you to put you first. Okay? You're important too. All right? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Well, I hope y'all don't get mad at me. I mean, I'm just having these messages coming through, and I feel like I'm being very assertive here. But this is what Spirit and your angels are saying. Take care of you. You are number one. Okay? You. Okay. The Hanged Man. Oh my goodness. There we go again. There we go again. I swear the confirmation here is unreal. It's amazing. The Hanged Man here with retreat. Maybe this retreat is a spiritual retreat. Okay? Taking a step back, pausing and reflecting. Meditation. Some of you may be doing astral projection. Lucid dreaming. That's coming up very, very strong here from Spirit as well. This is where mystical empowerment comes from. This is where clarity, seeing the truth, of what it is that you're wanting to see, what you're wanting to discover. This is where you're able to figure out that the baggage or anything that's not serving you, how you can let it go, how you can release it. Okay? Again, the Two of Wands. Taurus, you are so powerful. If you're doubting yourself or if you're allowing fear to hold you back, hesitating, Spirit says step into your power. You're not at a crossroads. You have all the tools available to you. You're not on a wrong path. There is no wrong path. There is no wrong door, okay? You know, for somebody out there, you need to hear this. You're going to own it. You're going to rock it, okay? Allow yourself to shine here. You are what's holding yourself back. Again, with this, you know, block out distractions, quiet time, focus on your priorities. That's what this Seven of Swords is about as well. This is talking about setting goals, doing your homework, you know, not overlooking anything, doing the research that's needed, gaining the knowledge that's needed. Because when you have the knowledge, that takes away all the fear. That takes out the doubt because you're aware. You have the knowledge you need. Thank you, Spirit. Whew, I'm getting excited for you guys. You guys got this. This is all about you taking time out for you and you being number one. And you putting yourself number one on that priority list, Taurus. Happy news. Your prayer is answered in a creative way. For some of you, you've been praying for something. Okay? You've been needing something to come to fruition. Excuse me. Whatever you've been praying for, you've been heard. And it's being answered. And I just want to say this. I find it interesting how it says your prayer is answered in a creative way. And I'm getting a message here. This may not be the way that you had expected this prayer, the form or the way it's coming. It's going to be unexpected because it's coming in a different way, okay? But nonetheless, your prayer has been answered. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Happy news. Happy news. Okay. We have the Tower. It's going to be shocking. Unexpected with the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Swords. The Seven of Swords fell out again as well. Okay. This happy news with the Tower is going to be, it's going to shock you to your core in a positive way. It's going to be so unexpected. What I was just saying. Thank you, Spirit. It's coming in a creative way. It's in a way that you're not expecting. Okay? This prayer. It's being answered. It's, you know, it's almost like a too good to be true, a dream come true. You're going to be overwhelmed. But it's something that's going to be very fulfilling. Okay? It's going to bring you emotional satisfaction and joy and happiness with this Nine of Cups. It requires you to take action. Be assertive with this Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay? It requires you to be self-assured. It requires you to go for it. Okay? And this Seven of Swords popped out again. It's time to get organized. When this Tower happens with this happy news, it's going to be unexpected. You need to be ready for it. Okay? And you need to take action on it. And you need to prioritize here. Okay, you need to make whatever's coming in here, this happy news, this prayer that's being answered. You know, you need to make that, you know, number 2 on your list. Your number 1. Or I guess that could be number 1 as well. Because this is about you. Or maybe not. This could be about somebody else. So this could be number 2. I hope you understand what I'm saying. You've got to take care of you, Taurus. Care for you. Take care of your needs, your emotions. You've got to check in with Taurus. Excuse me. All right, Spirit. What extra message do you have for Taurus for December? What does Taurus need to know right now, Spirit? Thank you so much. We have it. All right. Dear you, you are in such good shape right now that we're all doing a happy dance. In this moment, you have the power to make a choice to get with Spirit and co-create a miracle. You may wonder where this is all going, but if you want to manifest your desires for the highest good, you need to stay focused on the now. All power is in the present moment. Ask yourself, what are your dominant thoughts now? What beliefs are you motivated by? Do you have clarity right now? How is your conscious contact with the divine? Are you plugged in, or are you trying to do life all by your small self? Get rid of negative energy now. Resentments, be gone. Forgiveness and love, enter. Please. You can do your life beautifully and create your most powerful future right here, right now, in this moment. Aren't you thrilled to know you have a huge cheering section over here? Love and hugs always. Oh my goodness, Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. It's just further confirmation. All right, Taurus, I love each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. Let me know your story. Let me know how this is playing out in your life right now. Just know that you can do this, but you need to be loyal to yourself. Okay? And I've been very more assertive, I feel like, with this reading and with you, because I feel I'm trying to get the point across of how important you are and how unique each and every one of you are. And you have a unique destiny. I love you guys. I send you all my love, wishes, and blessings, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, Taurus.